second, y'all. But we live though. We live right now. I'm gonna make it where y'all can see each other, but y'all probably going to see it through the TV. So it ain't gonna be the best, but that's better than that. Y'all ain't gonna see each other. Let's see. Let's see. All right, y'all see? Can you see the TV from over there? Can you see the TV? Okay. It's gonna be our little monitor, but you know what I'm saying, if y'all want to talk, y'all look into this lens right here. If you want to talk to somebody directly, like look to the lens. Yeah, look at that lens, because it's gonna be like you looking at their eyes, you know, instead of looking at TV and shit. But we live though. We live. We are live in effect. I ain't too close to him. I feel close as fuck. This is how I want it. This feel close, but it ain't too bad. All right, y'all. How y'all doing today, man?
Good as hell.
Yeah,
Bless. All the family.
okay. Y'all must be nervous on y'all phones and shit, man. What's up, man? You know, hey, look, I'm just saying, look, hey, look. I ain't never seen nobody on the podcast on their phone though, man. They must be bored, y'all, for real. Right. But listen, this is the first podcast test, and you know we've been trying to do this for a long time, y'all. It's been a long time in the making though, but you know what I'm saying, like, but we here, so I'm all go. We got my boy Ty and we got my boy Cass, man. My man, let me let them introduce themselves. I'm all go. Who is you?
I'm Taku. I'm 26 and from the south side.
Going on. It's King Cass, East Memphis, 901.
Sure. So you know, something that we gonna do, y'all. We came up with a lot of names. We came up with a lot of ideas, but today is the day we finally gonna like put all these ideas to the test and like actually like try some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know the premise of this show is for y'all to come in and talk to us about anything, and we gonna have anything back to say. So it's like a perfect conversation. And you got three opinions here with three different minds. So you know, y'all got some.
The whole time it's open discussion, so like I say, freedom of speech.
Real talk, freedom. And if y'all curious what this is right here, this is the number that we have for our phone lines. It's open right now. So if anybody ever want to call right now and chat, this is our number right here that you can call from, and just give us a holler, man. Chat with us. You know what I'm saying? We talk about anything, bro. Like, our lines are open. What's on y'all mind though, man? How y'all feeling today, man?
Man, whole time I feel like I say feel blessed. Shoot, anything. We talk about anything.
What about you, man? What you thinking? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good as hell right back now.
Yeah, me too.
Still breathing shit.
Yeah, still breathing, shit. Yeah, me too. We all breathing. Yeah, like I said, I'm just glad y'all came. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know y'all probably had other shit probably y'all could have did, but that y'all came tonight. You know, that's what's up though. Man, that's what's up.
Man, you really gotta put it just to the work, you know, like no matter what it is, like it's all about the dedication, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about you putting that work in. And then speaking of work, I want y'all's opinion on relationships and what it maintains in order for a relationship to work with the different genders between male and female. Like, who do you feel puts more work into the relationship? A man or a woman?
I said, man,
I don't know, man.
a woman gotta be in love with you for put in her effort, as she say.
Yeah, I have heard that a woman has to be in love in order to do like put in some effort, you know.
She has to love not only you, but she has to love herself. And they don't
Nah, she love herself and still do you dirty.
But it's more than 50-50. But the whole time, if she wants that relationship to work, then she's gonna have to realize that she's not bigger than the program. She
Yo,
has
what's
to
up?
Realize
Somebody
that
say yes.
it's 50-50. She gotta remember that the world does not revolve just around her. It also revolves
Somebody say real
around to the man. And also she has to remember, if you want a good relationship to maintain good, stay good, there are certain things that you have to do. For one, you have to pray every single day. Two, you have to also think about your partner, spouse, marriage, whatever. Whole time you got to think of the other person too, and not just yourself. With a lot of women, especially in this day and age, only think of themselves when it comes to relationships. I'm not saying all women. I just said some. You know.
What he say? What I was talking about this today. Real talk. We was just talking about this shit
The
though.
whole time.
Hey Carl, if you in the chat right now, listen, we got our lines open, so this is our number. If you want to make a call and add your 2 cents to the conversation, this is an open line. Well, yeah, I'm listening though.
Not for real, because it's
So the question is, and I hate to cut you off, the question is, Carl, like, who puts in the most work in a relationship, the man or the woman? I didn't even answer because I feel like that's tough for me, but my boy Cat talking.
I mean, it's just more so about her having to understand and also comprehend.
So, I'm sorry, Kat. So you just dial this number right here, and then it's gonna ring on our end as you go from there.
She has to realize, and she has to comprehend with the importance and the value that it takes to maintain a relationship, a healthy relationship. Because you got to think, some women will just only be in it for themselves, forget you, and will only act like she love your ass just to get something out of you.
Yeah.
Vice versa too, whole time. But it's certain people that you have to watch out for, because whole time you got no difference between love, you got no difference between lust. It got 4 letters in both of them, but they got 2 different meanings.
Yeah, 2 different things for sure.
Sometimes you may be the one in love, she just the one in lust.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's important to like identify that, to know like if you or her is either in love or y'all lusting over each other. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing too, y'all have to be equally yoked in order for a relationship.
What you mean?
Meaning is y'all have to not be the same, but y'all have to have the damn near same mindset. You have to have the same understanding of to where, okay, if he got motion, I have to have motion. He got something to do, I gotta keep myself busy.
Yeah.
Because you don't want no female that just, oh, I'm gonna wait on him to finish what he got going, and then she ain't doing nothing for herself to benefit herself in her time. She just waiting on you.
What you think about that, Ty?
Man, I can agree. I say it could be vice versa too.
Well,
Some men be dumb as hell too, or just women. To be honest with you,
What you mean? What's a dumb man? What is a dumb man?
a simp who needs a woman versus want a woman.
And you said like a dumb man is a simp.
Yeah.
So you have to, well, let me clarify that. Because we've all been done for a woman. That doesn't make us a simp. We just all just been done for, you know, the woman in her body.
Yeah.
But when you talking about dumb, meaning is you giving this woman your all, blood, sweat, and tears, and she ain't put a drop in, and you know it.
So like simping is like you just said, when you put all this into it and she ain't giving you half of what you putting in. She not reciprocating what you giving her. That can be money, time, anything. She just is not reciprocating anything.
Like basically she's not pouring into you as you are pouring so heavily into her. Like for example, you giving her money, you giving her material things or whatever, but she's not feeding you. She ain't giving you no knowledge. She ain't giving you no motivation. She's not giving you nothing positive, but she's taking. You're giving, she's taking. And you gotta one thing to understand: a taker has no limits. So you as a giver gotta set yourself limits because they don't have any. They will drain you until you ain't got shit else to give them no more.
Yeah, so that's kind of fucked up. But so, and I don't want this to be no one-sided thing, because I mean we can easily always point fingers and blame women for a lot of things and stuff, and not blame what we do and shit too. So I don't want this to be no one-sided conversation. It's all women, cause like
No,
cause I mean, it just depends on like how deep the person want to go. Cause I mean, I do believe nobody is born evil or mean or bad.
mm-hmm.
I think like what makes a person bad or evil or is the environment or what they've been through. You know what I'm saying?
And peer pressure.
And also their choices.
Right. So with peer pressure and choices come from environment, right? The environment. If you're in a bad environment, you're gonna have a lot more peer pressure and a lot more bullshit to deal with versus, you know what I'm saying, Richard. So what I'm trying to say is this: like, nobody starts out bad or evil. Mm-hmm. Somebody you have to see something, be heavily influenced to have these thoughts. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So like, either some way in a woman's life, a man or somebody, a hateful woman came into this innocent woman's life and fucked her mind up. And I could say most of the time it usually be the single moms, they mother, because they so it can go deep. Mm-hmm. It can go deep why this woman been single all her life, why she can't keep a man. You feel me? Like she can fuck on a lot of men, she can't keep a man. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But my point is this though, like something in a woman's life, it caused her to be the way she is. The shit that we talking about women, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause they ain't born like this. Something. And it usually always be, most of the time, men. It usually be a lot of men that play women, take advantage of these women. You know how women, when they young, they naive, so they own you. You know what I'm saying? They doing everything, because they don't know. And then you got these men that they don't know either, but they do know that they finna fuck you over. You know, they gonna cheat on you, they gonna lie to you, do all this shit they ain't gotta do, hurt their feelings. And then it makes her become more of a nigga because of the actions that niggas do. Right. So it's almost like niggas play women and then we get surprised when women play us back. It's like, bro, that's literally how life is.
So you gotta think about it, man. And the whole time, and I agree with you with everything that you just said the whole time, you know. And just like I said, with the choices that you make, whoever you invest your time in, you chose that person. So just like as a person, you know, if you as a woman know that this dude is cheating on you multiple times, got a baby, you know, on you and all that, and you can still continue to stay and put up with it, you can't even get mad at him no more. At that point, you choosing your own destruction. You just helping him. And what most people will do is stay with a toxic person, you know, and they'll eventually leave, jump right to this next person. That person will do some shit to them because something about that particular woman that's attracting these kind of men. And if you think about it, where most women will say, oh, you know, I never had a good dude, or, you know, I never ran into a good dude, something like that. I bet you 9 times out of 10, they got at least one male friend that they never gave a chance. And the whole time, he's everything that she's looking for in those qualities. And she ain't even fully seeing the visual of this man that will do for her. Or the whole time, he probably has done for her, and she ain't paid attention to it because she's so worried about who she wants, but she's not really understanding that who she wants ain't gonna give her what she needs.
Now, I will admit that that a lot of women choose the wrong guy even when they're in their innocent stages, where they put up and deal with a lot of stuff. Even, you know what I'm saying, before a guy get a chance to really like mess up her mind, like, you know, she, you know what I'm saying, like, people gonna be people. I always tell women, like, I feel like women has to be the better discernment and the better, bigger person in most cases, especially relationships, because I always tell women, I stand on this, a man is always gonna be a man, and you can't change a man. You can change, you know what I'm saying, you can't change. If a man's gonna do what he wants. If a man wants you, he's going to do what he gotta do to keep you.
Right.
He won't fuck it up. But if he kind of wants you 1 foot in, 1 foot out, bro, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand that and know that, you know what I'm saying? That's just how he is, you know, and you can't change that. So either you move along or you admit that you like that shit.
Right. Because a lot of times, so many women try so hard to try to change a man, and that's one thing they don't have to realize you can't change nobody. Especially they don't want to change within themselves. It don't matter what you do.
Not at all. It's like, I agree. Like, you can't change a man, so you have to either two things: either leave these fucked up men that you claim that you don't like how they doing you, or admit that you like fucked up men. And if you admit it, bro, like things would be so much easier for you and just people around you when you would come to your truth and be honest and be like, you feel me? Like,
number one, bro,
what's that, bro?
Truth.
Yeah, bro.
The whole
truth,
time.
truth.
And you got one thing to realize about truth. The truth is a hard pill to swallow. Because a lot of people won't admit their own truth, which is why so many people walk around like they're the victim of their own problems that they created. And the whole time they put the blame game on everybody else except the number one person that they should need to have at fault, which is themselves. But they won't admit it. So the whole time, how you gonna try to be real with somebody else when you're not real with yourself? How you gonna swear you want the truth from someone when you can't even be truthful with yourself of you knowing what you want?
True.
And nobody can love you. You can't even love yourself.
That's the main thing. If you and a lot of times what a lot of women will do, which is they all say the same exact thing. You realize 9 times out of 10 they stay with this dude not because they love him, and it is technically somewhat love, I guess you know what they call it, but they stay because 9 times out of 10 they don't want to be alone, which is most people. They don't want to be alone, so they'll stay with that person because they're afraid to either be alone for the rest of their lives or they're afraid to start over. Either way it goes, they are living in fear. So they will continue to put up with this person because the way they see it is better than being alone. It's better than having nothing. But the whole time, if you don't want to be with you, what makes you think anybody else gonna want to be with you? That's why that dude fucking off with multiple females, because the whole time you know whatever he do, you not going nowhere because you afraid to fucking leave. He don't give a fuck if you stay or go. He gonna continue to do him. And no matter what he do, however he do it, it ain't got shit to do with you. The whole time that's just what he wants to do. But if you continuing to still put up with that, you are still alone. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Because the whole time, if you don't want to be by yourself and this is what you got, it can't be much. So you have to realize and understand, why would anybody want to be with you if you want to be with your damn self?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Why should I be with you when you don't even want to love your own self? I'm not gonna love you if you don't love yourself. That's why most men treat certain women a certain way because they don't love their own selves. So what makes you think that man, who you feel like is perfect, is gonna treat you the way you think you should be treated if you don't treat yourself accordingly as a woman should?
All right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
A lot of women will swear they women, but walk around and act like little girls. But swear they're a woman. That's why you get treated like a child. Because just because you think that you're a woman does not mean that the next man is gonna think you're a woman. No, he gonna treat your ass like you is a redheaded stepchild. And the whole time, you should reevaluate yourself and look in the mirror. Because the whole time your looks ain't gonna save you, your body ain't gonna save you, you know. Where a lot of women get this shit so confused, thinking that looks, you know, you a baddie because you look a certain way. And that shit fade away so quickly. You got the same thing the next woman do. Same anatomy and all. That's what I'm saying. There's more to it. You have to bring in so much more than just your looks. Because it's not going to keep you kept. It's not going to keep a man kept.
Yeah.
The whole time you think you a baddie because you flexing, and that's all you got to flex. is your looks. Because you ain't got nothing else. Beneficial, really valuable. All you got is your looks. That's why most of these women, that's all they got is just their looks.
Yeah.
But they think they doing something. The whole time, no, you not really. You swear that you a bad bitch and this and that. How many men have proposed to you? You swear you a bad bitch. How many men have married you? How many men have made you their wife? Not their baby mama, not their girlfriend, not their side hoe. How many men have literally put a ring on their finger? Not no promise ring. Fuck that shit. How many men put an engagement ring, a wedding ring on their finger? All the time, like you a single mama, and ain't nobody made you their wife. They just made you just a baby mama. But you swear you a baddie. A real baddie, she ain't gotta flex that shit. She just know who she is. She humble with it, but she know who she is. She ain't gotta flaunt it. Whole time she got a real man. She ain't got to settle for. She got her own motion. She ain't worried about what he got going. But that's still bringing table to the partnership of both of them. But whole time she got hers. He got his. Boom. And they connect easily. Whole time she ain't out here settling like most women who will put up with a nigga, ain't working, ain't got no motion, multiple baby mamas and shit. And leeching off your ass. Whole time you got a car, you got your own crib, and this and that, and this man ain't doing a damn thing. Yeah. So the whole time is that you know what you want, but it's up to you to figure out what's more important.
So that's what I'm saying. So, and this the text that I had saw that somebody had sent me though, and back to what I was saying, what you were saying too, like, and I get that, like. And I agree, bro. Like a lot of people. Now, first of all, how you feel about that? How you feel? And what you see? You see what I'm saying about that text?
Yeah. I agree 100%. The other thing, women too, not just black women, white, Asian, Mexicans, they always have a manly ass attitude. And the first thing they say, a man gotta bring the woman out of me. Well, reality, you should be a woman already for the exact man that you want. They got this shit so bad and twisted because social media. They homegirls and they damn mama and grandma all in their ear. My whole single as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Never been married in 43 years.
So what does that mean though? Like if somebody ain't, what do y'all think about that? If somebody ain't never been married for 43 years, is that a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
You say yeah.
I say it's dependent.
So
because sometimes it's not always a bad thing, but if she has had too many failed relationships. And she's always saying, oh, it was his fault, and she's not bringing up what she's doing, and you can tell she was the problem. Based off certain body language.
Okay. Yeah, see, okay, so I agree with you. Like, I feel like it depends too. Mm-hmm. And I say for me, like, I feel like it'll be an issue if you want to get married and you try to get married and it just don't work out. 45 years in, like, you know, somebody that want kids can't have kids, well, they ain't had it because why? I mean, married. Somebody that wants to actively be married but ain't never been married or have failed marriages. Right. I say there's more on you than it is the guy.
Right.
You know, because like, goddamn, like, because this is, I'm be honest. I want to hear your opinion on this. Like, I feel like, bro, if you a good woman, then unless the guy a fucked up person, it shouldn't be no reason for him to not want you. You know what I'm saying? If you doing everything you supposed to do as a person, I mean, you doing your best and not just only caring about yourself. Like, I'm talking about doing your best with a partner for your, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not alone no more. You got a partner, so you got to also consider your partner. If you being the best girlfriend, the best wife, then I'll say that you definitely would, you know what I'm saying, will have a higher and more successful chance of having a good relationship. Versus somebody that just want to be in a relationship but only care about themselves, like, you know what I mean?
Not a selfish motherfucker, right there.
Yeah, like women that just don't really care about how you feel, but it's all about me. Yeah, I know you mad, but nigga, what about me? I'm pissed too. So why you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nah, it need to be women that if you feeling bad, she need to put her ego aside to get you right, just like you get her right.
And that's the thing where it's like too many women are entitled. They're too entitled. It's basically like whatever she say go. It's either her way or it's the highway, and that's how you know if she meant for you. Because a whole bunch of times, the relationship be so one-sided, and you don't realize until the very end. And that's why so many men be so pissed off and be mad at the world because the whole time they put their all into this one woman, and it probably started off good in the beginning, but at some point down the line it faded, and she just started just becoming like a whole different person. But little does he know that was just a wolf in sheep's clothing. She's always been there. She just showed you who she wanted to see. And it's so many women that do that type of shit and wonder why they single, wonder why they always hopping from nigga to nigga. Because you only care about yourself. And then you get mad when the dude calls you out on your shit. Oh, now all of a sudden he a narcissist. Oh, now all of a sudden he weird. Or now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, shit, but you the one gaslighting, you the one lying, you the one doing foul shit.
Yeah, that's another good point. Like when you see it, like it's like when you stand up on what you believe, or you stand on some shit that you don't feel. You like you just said, like we are not, you know, we narcissistic, we emotional, we weak. It's almost like most women expect men to just take damage without complaining, while women are allowed to just
do whatever they want,
be butterflies, you know.
And the whole time it'd be like, and the start of that shit, just like you said, bro, like it'd be their mamas, it definitely be a lot of their daddies be spoiled, rotten their ass. And that's why a lot of women act like that, because the whole time they daddy gave them whatever the fuck they wanted. Since they came out the mama coochie. The whole time.
And they always say that. Like they always say, and you ain't treating me like my daddy, I don't want you. Like, damn, well go fuck your daddy then. What you mean?
No, because real shit, like, my thing is, baby, if I gotta do all that, I might as well adopt you. No. Because that is, bro. Because that is. Like, let's get the paperwork right now. And let me sign my fucking nut on the X, because I might as well adopt you, because obviously you looking to be my daughter since you want a second father.
Pretty much. You fucking talking about? Hey, listen, y'all, before we continue, this number is here for y'all to call and speak our minds just like we speaking our minds.
Whole time. Yeah. Tune in, tap in. Definitely. Open discussion.
Open.
Everyone is allowed.
Any and everybody.
Like I say.
Open lines. Yeah, bro, so.
And whole time, and you gotta watch that phrase when they always say, oh, this is what my daddy did. Oh, the whole time, my daddy did this for me and my mama, and yada, yada, yada. Or what my daddy always did, yada. And you gotta look at it one thing. Are you with me or are you with your daddy? Yeah. And then if you a grown woman, why are you using that line as if like your ass is still in elementary school? As if your daddy's still holding your hand, walking you to fucking third grade. Whole time, women need to stop using that shit, because that's one thing y'all have to understand as women. No, I say young girls who use that line so much are the main ones that's gonna forever be single. And another thing too, she the main one that screams that she want to get married, picking out wedding gowns, and she spent the block so much to every dude like this, like a merry-go-round, and the whole time ain't none of them take on serious. Yeah. Main one screaming that she want to get married, she ain't ready to be a wife. She can't even comprehend stuff. She not ready for nothing. She not ready to be a wife.
Yeah.
She just want to be a wife.
I guess personal dream, huh? Everybody got dreams and hopes and shit, though. I'm sure.
You know
so for you to be at an age, I think that's scary, because like we all know that, you know, the older you get, the more set in your ways you get, and that apply to all people.
Yep.
So it's almost like, you know, when people, you know, is that true that women don't take accountability, or is that a people thing? Is that a woman thing? I mean everybody, anybody that do it does it. Is that a people, individual thing?
Put 100 Supergirls in one arena with one kryptonite of accountability, and you see who come out on top.
When some of the accountability gonna win, you gonna lose. Accountability gonna
lose.
You
put that kryptonite.
Wait.
Put that kryptonite of accountability with 100 women between the ages of 20 to 29.
Oh, I think gonna say 20. I think gonna say from fucking 20 to 80 or 90. Women still being accountable.
I mean, yeah, but if you think about it like this, like for the ones, especially like in our age. Now, of course, you know, it's always older women too that take that. But if we just talking just in a certain age gap, especially like with women our age and everything, and like in our generation. How many women do you think is gonna take accountability all in one day?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe in 1 hour.
Yeah. Well, so let me ask you this: Why do you think most women don't take accountability, or be accountable?
I've always heard, and I don't know who said this. Like anytime a woman is wrong, she's still right. So in their mindset, anytime they do wrong, they still think they right.
I think it's way how they was taught. Cause their moms was always so toxic niggas, so they pressed that shit down instead of healing for themselves. And they never broke their cycle. It just got worse and worse. Especially as it is right now.
And especially a lot of times, most women can't even think for themselves. They mama think for them still.
And not the mom, they best friend.
Oh, definitely. They talk their best friend.
Yeah, you said the mom be the best friends.
If not the mom, be best friend.
Homegirl.
So it's like, bro, like, and then I agree, bro. Like, you see even now, like when I be on Instagram, I see how the mamas be talking to daughters. And it's like, bro, how we still going through all this? How we at 2026, y'all still just clueless, just doing the fuck y'all want to do, just don't care, being daughters, friends. Like, how we still making these same mistakes?
Because they live in the moment. You already know, men think logically, women think emotionally. They live in the moment.
So I ain't gonna lie, like, me and most men are wired to think logically, but a lot of people don't be logical. Cause a lot of these niggas be stupid, man. A lot of these niggas be having babies by these dumb crazy people.
These niggas, they a problem too. It's not just
that's my point.
These niggas, females knowing they pretty, but only because she pretty, he gonna settle with her. Knowing she toxic, this and that, he still gonna settle with her because she pretty.
Exactly.
That's why I mean by them niggas the problem. That's what I mean. Niggas like that. Then you want to another, you cash out her 500. Like, nah, you crazy as hell. That's why women say, what you want to do? The next nigga with it. Them niggas right there, they the problem.
Like, it really be like,
I can't even blink. I can't even
But they won't be
blink.
a problem if, see, that's what I'm saying, it's a two-way blame. Because men are the reason why a lot of women hate men. Right, because we go to them sexually, we don't really consider how to feel. But at the same time, women don't express, women don't forgive, women don't communicate, women don't put themselves in positions to communicate. But at the same time, if most women do, most dumbass, horny niggas would try to, you know what I'm saying, it's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of men, horny ass men out here, they'll just hound dog on a chick, and she'll rightfully just be like, oh, hell nah. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause men can't dominate women. So and women know that. So therefore they gotta be careful what they do when they go outside. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Then how niggas we gotta worry about getting robbed and some more shit. But women they gotta worry about that plus a lot more shit.
That's what's going on. A lot of women going missing.
Yeah, for sure. And then especially when a nigga come to you in the store, you gotta what you could, niggas gonna want to fuck, so who we talking about? That you want to see them, so you want to fuck. So it's just, you gotta understand, like, women go through a lot. I'm not justifying. I'm just trying to make sure we all understand, like, men do some fucked up shit too.
You just gotta be cautious nowadays, especially like women, like you said, missing, sex trafficking, kidnapping. You gotta just be
all
cautious.
this shit, man.
Because the word is getting crazy every single day. And the whole time, like you say, it's a whole lot of dumb people out here, guys,
a lot of them,
a lot of them.
Lost guys, bro.
But you have to know the difference between a guy, and I feel like if women understand the difference between certain males, because you gotta think, there's men and then there's niggas. You have to know the difference. And a lot of women always confuse every single guy of the population of our gender is all niggas. No. There are men and there are niggas. A lot of y'all want niggas, but expect him to be a man. And that be like a lot of their problems is they will go to nigga, and a whole lot of time they like that type of dude. The whole time they swear they will want a man, but taking this bum ass nigga, this shitty ass nigga, this dope ass nigga, hell, this cheating ass nigga, like whole time that's what you like, that's what you attract. So the whole time you swear you want a man, but you not. Like, how you gonna want these qualities, and this is what you just settled for? You know what I'm saying? So it's so much deeper because the whole time a lot of women confused with a whole lot of dudes and thinking they are niggas, but the whole time no. A man is gonna stand on business and he gonna literally tell you what he want without even have to learn to get it.
Okay, so this making sense. You make a lot of sense. So let's keep connecting the dots. So, like you said, you have to know the difference, but it's hard to. And you see a lot of women think a lot of men are niggas, so they put everybody in the category. Like when you run to a real man, they don't know how to change or adjust. Like you gotta really do something or show her something to really make her believe it. Like you gotta work extra harder to show her that I'm really the person. To my point, I'm trying to say is this though, like when you were saying how, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do, and I'm like, now, hold on, what did you just say? What did you say?
We damn near like if you as a man approach a woman, she's been used to nothing but shitty dudes.
Okay, I remember what I was saying.
You know what I'm saying? You damn near gotta work twice as hard.
So, and yeah, and I agree. And what I was about to say was that like a lot of women don't know the difference between a man and a nigga. So like you just said they put together. So why don't women understand the difference between a man and women when all they deal with is either a man or a female?
Because they don't take the time. For one, just like I say, when women live in the moment, they damn near men play chess, women play checkers. Certain people move too fast. They just catch emotions, catch feelings, hop right into it, don't even know this nigga from a can of paint. And then be so shocked at what all she found out so much later, but you didn't even know this nigga. You damn near just jumped in bed with this man and off of feelings, off of 2-3 dates in 2-3 weeks. Yeah. You don't even know this man. You certainly don't know a person well enough in 30 days. You don't know a person well enough to damn near let this nigga move in so quickly and whole time you don't know shit. And then you be surprised, oh shit, this girl texting, calling your phone, and this one over here popping up at your crib looking for him, and this nigga side bitch, or this nigga girlfriend, or this nigga baby mama, whole time, and now you looking so confused, but that's because you didn't take the time to study this man. You didn't take the time enough to figure him out. You just jumped right on in because you just caught a vibe. You caught feelings. Hell, you basically fell in love with dick. Let's keep it book. You fell in love with dick. You fell in love with the looks whole time. Like he basically had the aura that you was looking for, but whole time you didn't even know this nigga. That nigga spotted you a mile away. That's why some females get played so easily. Because most men, most guys can spot your ass a mile away. And when you fail the study guide of a dude that you invest in your time in, you're going to fail pop quiz. Of life.
Every time.
Every time. And then you always want to blame the nigga. No, it's your fault too. It's your fault because you didn't take the time to study this nigga. You didn't know.
It's like, okay, so and let's keep connecting the dots, bro. Like they don't know for a reason. Why don't women know about men? Who isn't teaching women about men? Why ain't they being taught?
For one, their mama's not teaching them right.
If not the moms, it's social media.
Social, definitely that. They brainwash.
They be so lost out of touch. They don't know when they run into it, man.
Do y'all hear what y'all just said?
Social media.
Yeah, what else?
Lost out of touch.
Nah, the first thing you just said.
Moms.
Okay, mom, social media. Y'all don't see the issue? Why y'all didn't bring up the daddy? Where's the fucking man at? Where's the dad?
Even if he is third, they still do the same thing.
But my issue is the fact y'all even say a man. So it's just that lets y'all know that we subconsciously just automatically know that men ain't just gonna be most of the time in a child's life.
So sometimes 9 times,
and that's what's missing.
So most of the times the fathers do be there. Some fathers actually do be there, but of course let's say if it didn't work out, a parent split up, get divorced and shit like that. You already know certain girls, especially if she got divorced parents, and she feel like she losing her dad, or if she's not around her dad enough, she gonna search for it in the next nigga. Cause she's looking for love. It's, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not always just, oh, well, you know, like she had an absent father, or she don't know her dad, or her dad wasn't there. 9 times out of 10, her dad was there, but like I say, some dads spoil them, some dads tell them what they want to hear and shit like that, and then that messes them up as a child. And she been so spoiled as a child, she don't know the meaning of no. When a real man does not give her the same thing that her daddy did.
Okay, so I agree with that, but I don't agree with it's not the dad. It's not always what you said about it. It's not always the dad's absence. That's the issue. You said something similar like that. I don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with that. No. If the dad is present, because you talking about if he's been there for 5 years and they broke up and that's it. Bro, that's not being there. That's you know what I'm saying? That was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking about being there, bro. Like, no, I'm talking about raising it like how your mama was.
So I'm saying like that, like sometimes like the dad, like they'll literally be there since day one.
Nah, fuck that. I'm talking about there, like I'm talking about raise you, bro. I ain't talking about
cut the womb.
Yeah, nah, I'm talking about raise you, bro. Like how your mama from left to now.
Like some dads will do this. Some dads will still do this.
So if my point is if the dad is present in her life, not gone and you gotta search, because that's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about present, like active, like then she will be more knowledgeable of men.
Right.
And I feel like the issue is the dads don't stay or be around or coach their daughters enough. Right. They always leave and let their daughters search, like you just said. And I feel like the issue is it need to be more men. Like, all right, if we gonna have a child, that's why I say a lot of dumbass niggas, because you got another bitch.
Right. Even
though it's the bitch that let you open the legs up, man, we a human.
But yeah, well, go ahead.
But it's the niggas that really don't want the child, but you raw dog the chick because you horny. Right. Now you got her pregnant. Now you really don't want this. So it's like now you fucked her life up.
Right.
So now she's stuck with the child for 18 years, and then a nigga can really just dip and then keep fucking bitches. Yeah. So I'm just be real, like trust me, I'm gonna get one. Yeah. But we don't talk about men enough, and I don't want to shy away from the idea how fucked up a lot of men are.
Right. I mean, so if we talking like River, and I agree with everything that you just said. You know, if more men did their jobs as a father should, and as a man should, a lot of women would know better. Yeah. And would definitely be more level-headed enough to know the difference.
Yeah, for sure.
And you gotta think, men have been doing this, hit it and quit it, and this woman, raw dog since the BC days before Christ. Whole time, this is nothing new. And just like you said, bro, dude could get this woman pregnant, leave her, go to the next woman, get her pregnant, leave her, go right to this woman, and got broken homes out here and destroying them since the day the sperm met the egg. And the whole time now the child is fucked up, and now everything falls on the child because the mama depressed, the mama stressed out, you know, and now she walking around with a chip on her shoulder because she fell in love with the dude, but the dude only fell in love with the pussy the whole time. And yes, those dudes need to be held accountable because you destroyed you destroyed the life that you created.
So somebody else's too.
And you don't exactly somebody else's, but you destroyed a life that didn't even ask to be born. Did not ask for this. You just brought it in because you was horny at the moment. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But you don't realize. And I wish so many people, and I wish a lot of parents would teach their child the importance of a bird and a bee, because so many
What's the difference?
Because well, we can get deep on that, but I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying. But
touch on it. I'm curious actually.
So
what is it?
This is why I say a whole lot of niggas. You ready for this, bro?
I'm asking. I won't ask for nothing, bro.
I'm
saying you just touch on it. Just touch on it.
All right, big. A whole lot of people think sex is a game. And they don't understand the difference that there are consequences to having sex, and there are consequences. You can actually have a baby with someone you don't want to be tied to for the rest of your life. You gotta realize that y'all may have been good in them 2 minutes. And then 2 minutes later, you can't even stand this motherfucker. Once you find them 2 words out. Now y'all fighting, now y'all beefing, now y'all hate each other. But at one point, y'all used to love each other. Now you act like you ain't got no fucking common sense. And that's why I always tell certain people, whatever y'all went through, you better think of them things for the rest of that child's life that y'all created. Because ain't no undoing that. And if you ain't ready to deal with this woman or to deal with this man, wrap it up, pull out, shrunk, like whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do, because you gotta realize and understand. And there's too many diseases out here too, especially. And with a whole lot of teenage pregnancies and all this stuff like that, especially like when I was coming up, the teenage pregnancy rate was out of control. And too many people get diseases every day that live for the rest of their lives. Sex is not a game. So many men will raw dog this girl, and one night, get all 3 pregnant, continue on, he may got some, and they don't even know.
Now all 3 of them pregnant with disease.
With diseases. And then some niggas will walk around with diseases and don't give a fuck. Spreading AIDS all over. Don't give a damn. Then the mama got to suffer, then the child gotta suffer, and the whole time too. Now vice versa, it be some women too that be walking STDs.
Oh, for sure. It's it's foul people out here.
It's foul people out here, and it's crazy where a lot of people don't understand. A night full of passion can lead to a lifetime of pain because it's a thin line between love and hate, especially when a baby is created.
So when the baby involved, man, it's like, bruh.
It's a whole different ballgame. So,
like, you ain't even responsible enough to just have, fun sex without even bringing the child. You can't do that. So now, now you gotta sit that shit your ass down. Well, you can do it for you want to, but it's gonna get worse.
I feel like me personally, raw dog is only for dudes that know how to pull out.
Oh, man.
I feel like niggas should just fuck on one female, not fuck on a female. You know you don't like
y'all, we get so.
Like, you know you don't like her, why'd you fuck her in the first place?
Man,
Me personally, I wouldn't even talk to
It can't just be all about coochie. Like,
now, this is where I go to the women. Because now, this is why I have issues with women. Because now, women know what gets a man going, but now let me set this foundation before I make this point. We know the difference between a man and a nigga, right? But for some reason, women choose niggas, and they stay with these niggas.
Yep.
So these niggas, like I said, men gonna do what they do. So if a man is a abuser, bro, you can't change it, bro. So either you like it or you didn't. Most of the time, women stay because they connected or there's something. So to my point is what I was trying to say is right. It's like, damn, what was I saying? Sometimes I be forgetting my point. Fuck, bro.
You were saying where women would stay with a certain dude, and
what I said before that was I'm sorry.
Love don't come with abuse and stress.
Yeah, it's gonna shit. Well, that's. I ain't got to. Love is subjective. It come many ways.
First of all, love should not be abusive. Love should not be evil. Love should not be hateful. I mean, yeah, it's gonna come with stress, sure. But it should not be too negative.
Yeah.
To where you think that this is love. If you thinking that a man punching you in your face is foreplay,
cause your coochie good, then you stupid.
Come on, you stupid. Because the whole time he gonna do it again the next day.
You're not the same either.
You gotta look at from where you gotta look at what Ike and Tina went through. Now, the whole time she was married and they had a whole foundation where they on the road together. They gotta live together. She gotta see this man every single goddamn day and put up with his shit. And it took her almost 20 years to get out of that. And the whole time she did not look back. And her career rised up. But realize what she all went through. Not just the abuse. She raising their kids, his kids with different women. Whole time she putting up with a whole lot. And at first she thought it was love. Like some women will think this is love. Until they realize and come to an understanding. Something is wrong. And was this love for you before you met this man?
Yeah.
So once again, learn from her. And just like I say, if some women would just actually leave the relationship instead of trying to get even, do tit for tat, going back and forth, trying to fight with a nigga, just like you say, we more dominant than them. Trying to cut up his shoes, trying to break up the PlayStation, all that. If you just actually know when to leave. Because you got to think of two things. If you get a chance to get even with somebody and you take it, you're not over them. But if you don't take it and you move on, you over them.
Yeah.
So the whole time it's all about your choice. If you're seeing the action of what's coming the next day and the next day and the next day, and what Mr. Krabs say, and the next day.
Yeah.
So, it's like you're putting yourself through that. He ain't just stressing you out, you stressing yourself out because you are putting your own health in too much more risk when you can save yourself from that. Because, and what a lot of women will do, they'll try to save their home girl from their relationship and stuff like that. Who gonna save you when you trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho for the next bitch that's putting herself through this shit? And look what you putting yourself through. So many women will save their home girls before they save their own relationship, even with a good dude.
Yeah.
And the whole time that homegirl want her relationship.
Oh, come on. She want her nigga. She want her relationship the whole time. And she envy of what y'all got. And you putting more energy into trying to help her, comfort her, cater to her, and you forget about your dude, and you wonder why he cheating off. Because he gonna feel like the side chick where you put all this energy into damn near your homegirl or your main chick. Because too many women do that. Man, sometimes you gotta say, fuck that sisterhood, especially like when you come to a marriage. Wives don't do that. They don't always run to their homegirl bestie every time that she got nigga problems. She got a whole husband that she gotta worry about. Or she got kids, she got a family. She can't just stop what she's doing just to comfort you, knowing that you're gonna put up with that shit the next day. You ain't gonna leave that nigga.
Yeah.
Anything she go tell her to talk to that nigga.
Right.
Come on.
What they say? Yeah, I see that hate to the women. What this? Can y'all read that? Let me read that.
Sound like somebody died or something.
Yeah, it look like, hey, rest in peace to the women that
He
died.
talking about that ice thing?
He said Minnesota. Somebody died in Minnesota?
I think he talking about the ice situation.
Yeah.
The ice agent.
Yeah, it was that ice agent.
Hey, viewer, man, we having open calls. If you want to make a call in the number, man, that'll be cool too.
Ice agent getting crazy as hell too. Oh God.
It's an ice age going on?
That's when they shot the lady in the face 3 times.
Yes,
That's why they come and said that.
It's crazy.
Damn, bro. Man, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Like, for real, you know.
I just
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
You know, I'm definitely down for protecting people, especially women, man, you know. But I'm also for, like, helping people that wants to be helped. You know, they put themselves in a position to be helped. You know, because, once again, like, we all have a brain. So that means, like, we all possess a certain level of knowledge. So, like, if a person come to their mind where they, you know what I'm saying, mentally independent, where they just like, man, I don't need a man, I can do all this myself. Which is true. You know, we humans, we can do anything. We can do anything we want to do. But I always feel like, should we do these things? You feel me? Because I feel like everybody got a role in a place. And when you kind of put yourself into a mentality where you just going to be independent from a man's help and you just gonna do everything yourself, I think things become harder, and it put me in a position where I don't even want to help you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like more women should, you don't need a man. Yes, I'm glad y'all know that. Like, we can clap that up. Like, I'm glad y'all understand that y'all don't need a man. But now we need to retract, and now we need to come to a conclusion or a common ground. Because truth be told, we all need each other since the beginning of time. We just, you know what I'm saying, like maybe abused our relationships, but at the end of the day, we still gonna have to come together and need each other. So, you know what I'm saying, like I feel like women need to be more open to receiving help, and I feel like men need to be less, you know what I'm saying, forward and predatorial towards women. Just be more cool, you know, just be cool. Just be cool.
So, and
But-
I agree with that.
But most women be horny too, but it's how fuck.
I mean,
it's how fuck.
I feel like this, where it'll be some women that will swear they don't need a man and this and that. I say be careful what you say, because them words can't come back to haunt you. Because you have to realize where you can say that you don't need a man for this, you don't need a man for that, but when your tire go out or when your tire pop, where you going to?
Yeah.
Or whole time, like you need an oil change, or you need an alignment, where you going to?
It's gonna be crazy. He said 2016 gonna be a crazy year.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
It's already crazy, but the whole time, that's why I say be careful what you say, because the whole time you saying that you don't need a man, and then look 20 years later, like you in your 20s right now, 20 years later, you in your 40s, you still ain't got no man. And you wonder why you know, don't have one, but because of what you carried and how your energy was, because of how your mindset was, because you swore that you didn't need a man for this and that, yada, yada, yada. And now you screaming right now, oh, where the good men at, and this and that, and you in your 40s, and you trying to get married, and that, you might as well get you about some cats.
Yeah.
You might as well get you about 40-some cats and call it a fucking day. And all y'all can be playing with y'all pussies. And, I mean, you know, because the whole time, certain energies speak so heavily within the soul. And be careful what you say, because you got to think of certain things, even back during Stone Age days, bro, especially like if you go back to the 40s and the 50s, during the times, men was living on their own. We didn't need a woman to always cook for us, clean for us. We could do that ourselves the whole time, you know. As long as we making our money and this and that, we good, you know, this and that. There were some women that were living on their own, but you got to think certain things. More women don't want to be alone. Like, you know, men, you know, we don't really care, you know, half the time.
Yeah, one of mine. So.
But you know, women, there are some women that don't like to be alone. So that's why most women will settle for anything, because hell, she don't like to be alone. And at some point she gonna need a man for comfort. She gonna need a man for intimacy. Like she gonna need, you know, something to fill that empty void.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why she get the dogs. Yeah.
And that's why she get the dogs, and then the whole time she mad at the word, but the whole time she be mad at yourself because of what you spoke. Be careful what you ask for.
And I thought about that too. I used to have this sick idea, theory that most of these women be having kids because they lonely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like, well, they don't be like, I'm lonely, let me get some kids. It's just almost like they continue to be alone because the kids gonna comfort them. And I feel like that's kind of weird in a way, because like, damn, now you might be friends with your kids now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Instead of just getting a man and just to do all that, right? You know what I'm saying? Get back their relationship instead of giving up and blaming men. No, blame what you like. Like, yeah, some fucked up men, but once again, men ain't gonna change. So it's who you're dating. I feel like it's more fair to blame the woman if they keep dating hood niggas. Yeah, these are these guys. They ain't gonna change. So why are you looking for these guys?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So like, we can definitely point fingers at women as a lot of shit.
Especially also if a dude say he don't want the baby, you know, like give it up, but you
Oh,
still
yeah.
keeping them whole 9 months and trying to make that dude turn into a father. Like, hell no, that's on you.
Or give it up for adoption the whole time, like, cause you know you gonna need some help.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole time, like, even if, like, just like for example, like, he trying to pay for the abortion and she still want to keep it because she still wants some type of void of comfort.
Oh yeah. So,
And that's why I say with a lot of mamas, just like you say, it be a lot of women that will get pregnant back to back and just want kids. And the whole time she can't even keep a nigga.
She can keep them kids though.
But she keep a kid, but she can't keep niggas the whole time. And then them kids is gonna eventually want to get away because with so many kids that be damn near be babysitting their siblings and shit like that. While the mama out here holding that pussy from pothole to pothole and shit, they get mad and shit.
These kids don't be 10 damn stepfathers already.
Come on! And they don't even feel like an older brother. They feel like a damn near 14, 15-year-old father. To a kid they ain't even made. Whole time they a kid they sell. So why is it the kids' fault that they gotta raise they sibling all because of what you decide to do when you pop that pussy for the wrong nigga? Then you want to blame the kid. And one, I wish certain things mamas too need to stop doing. Stop getting mad at your son for looking like his daddy or acting like his daddy when the whole time you the one that fucked his daddy. He didn't ask to be born. If so many moms, no, not for real. It's like example, like with Boys in the Hood. And that movie hits so many messages. Yeah. Just like with Ricky and Doughboy. Whole time, same mama, two different daddies. This mama treating this child so favoritism, and she treating the other one like shit because of who his daddy is. But the whole time, he didn't even ask that to be his daddy. He didn't ask you to be his mama. But why are you mad at him? Because of who he looked like. Why are you punishing him? Why are you taking it out on him? And you wonder why he ain't getting no love, or he don't know what love is, because you showing so much favoritism to his brother, you forgetting all about this child that you're supposed to be pouring into. And that's why so many kids be so messed up, both boys and girls, because of certain mamas be mad at the child because of who the daddy was. But that's not the child's fault. And so now that child is walking around mad as hell, but that's your fault. So some of the women, I wish y'all stop putting all that pressure on the child. And there's a reason why a lot of kids resent their parents. The whole reason why a lot of mamas out here, you know, mad at their sons and shit, but the whole time, hell, you created that shit. You didn't show him no true love, no true value. You just, you know what I'm saying? You fucked it up for him. And then he was looking at what you was giving his brother and shit. He wanted that shit. So now he a different way and shit is, because he don't know what love is. Which was just like with Doughboy, and just like with Ricky and shit. They mamas poured so much favor into Ricky, she forgot about Doughboy. And it be like that. Per child is a different result. Children are individuals. They got their own individual life.
Yeah, that is true. Everybody got their life.
Everybody got their life, man. And just like with certain, you know, mothers and shit like that, like stop bringing these kids into the world and you ain't doing shit with them.
That's a good point, bro.
Stop bringing these kids, like this younger generation that's younger than us, with these YNs and shit. On God, I don't want to be no ill, but I ain't gonna say it. But some, like I said, like a lot of y'all mamas need to stop. Like take accountability. That's all I'm saying. Take accountability.
The village too, cause I'll clap for these mamas who fucking these so many niggas and they ain't got nowhere to raise these kids. Like that's what the problem is. Y'all hype these hoes up, still tell them the truth. Like stop fucking.
Wrong.
These 1 kids, 2 kids already got pampers dangling out their ass already. You still keep fucking. I'm not finna congratulate you off that shit on Jesus. Like
congratulating.
I'm talking about doo-doo on top of doo-doo, man.
Jesus.
It's like it's literally falling out the pamper.
People got this shit so bad.
Bad.
Who be congratulating that shit?
You be
surprised. Folks, Kim folks, people around her.
Oh, girls, oh, God.
Your 5th baby. Like, this on your 4th nigga. You on your 5th kid. Like, yeah.
Come on, like, that ain't no flex.
The village is the problem, too.
And he's
like,
and not one of these
not
niggas.
telling them what's up.
Yeah. And not one of these niggas married you.
For sure.
Come on.
Somebody had made a good point. They're like, I think somebody said, I'm tired of going to baby showers. Man, where the weddings at? I like that's a good point.
The baby shower is the wedding. Cause they ain't gonna never get it. Now, if you think about it, because baby showers always meant for the girls, not niggas. Niggas showing up just extra.
Come on,
baby showers always meant for me, females, and her friends, her grandmas. It was always meant for girls only. Niggas showing up just extra. So that's the wedding right there.
Come on, bro.
It ain't gonna never be no wedding. So the wedding is the baby shower. That's why they go all the way out. They ain't gonna expect.
Literally. The only time you see the nigga really actually show is like the gender reveal, and that's if he won't show.
He bears baby shower too sometimes.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Damn.
Just saying.
Whew.
It's the wedding right there.
That's yeah.
Cakes and gift already be at the baby shower. Food too. He's sitting at the wedding right there.
You right. Yeah, she already be dressed up.
Exactly.
Yeah, you right though.
You go dumbass folks. Yay! Oh god.
Now, call me when it's the reception.
Oh Jesus.
Oh God.
Cause I swear, I'm tired of seeing too many gender reveals. I'm tired of seeing too many baby showers and shit.
And they leash off the government, not knowing government finna stop fucking with them too. That's another thing.
What you said?
They had kids just for their money. And
Come on.
blow the money within 2 days.
Yeah, but they don't be on the baby, they'll be on themselves. They have
Really
to
be on
take
themselves?
Purse out or something, like shoes they want. They spend
They don't even buy the baby shit. They buy their own stuff.
My own stuff.
Right. Because they already be getting to a child and shit.
Baby don't eat no but TV dinners. Sad.
Bullshit.
Oh, Jesus. TV dinners and Coca-Cola. Baby probably eat some vegetables and water.
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, why are so many people in Memphis so big? Like, it's a lot of big.
If I just Memphis everywhere. I was just telling Cassius last night, I don't care how much food I love, I'm not gonna eat damn quarter pounders every fucking day. Tell myself to a fat ass. Hell no. That shit crazy as hell. You killing yourself early as hell. You 26 and already fat as hell.
I feel
Fuck
bad
no,
eating
cuz.
2 burgers in 2 days.
I can barely eat 1 triple burger. This motherfucker eating 3-4 of them hoes. You fat as hell. You
Back to
already
back.
big. Like, come on, cuz. There's a problem. Obesity is not a nah, it's not no mental thing. Your fat ass need to stop eating so much, cuz. I swear to
But
God.
speaking of food, bro, I want to go back to Babalu, bro, because I was craving some of that fish and chips.
Yeah.
But I ain't had nothing in a while. I was like, damn, that's what I want, some fish and chips, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bonefish?
Oh, yeah. I said Babalu, yeah. Bonefish, yeah. That shit was fire, bro. You know, man.
Nah, just like you say, that's just the taker, and the government is the giver, and sometimes be dumb enough to give it.
Yeah. It's easy, man, but the government plan was to, the government was always in the black woman's life since we got free, bro, since we was living in the homes together and shit.
We never was free. Still is in slavery.
Yeah,
Just now mentally.
come on.
Yeah. So we were like gone from the shackles physically, like free. Yeah, like when it was men and women in the household at a period of time. Like I don't know if there was a golden era or whatever. you
Yes,
call
golden
it.
It was golden there.
Right.
2 households, dude be at work, woman stay at home with kids.
Yeah, traditional what women talk about now, where everything was cheaper, or you know.
The government heavily got a playing part in this.
So while the men was at work, the government pulled up on the women and said, hey
Manipulate
man,
them.
if you leave your nigga, we gonna take care of you. They said, I ain't bet. Shit, I ain't gotta put up.
Just the voices ass. Anytime they file for a single. Like,
So, and it came to a point now, it's like women, like, I don't need you. I can take care of myself, just like what the government said. You don't need this man. Man, it's
got
just
the
all
same good and turn it on their ass.
Come on, man.
literally, yeah, bro. It's trapping ass, bro.
Oh,
Put
man.
them all in the collective mind and just grab their ass like you ain't got to spread out and get you. Man, I swear, bro. It's a trap, bro.
It always been in the trail.
Shit, for black people, yeah.
Just like in the trains, they be stuck in the hoods. That shit be the government work. It be number guns and weeds in the trains and stuff. And young black people go run into it. That's why they always be stuck in the hood.
And you know
And the
what?
doors be open.
And you know what's so crazy? It's a good reason. Yeah, it's a good point that you mentioned that, Todd. Because you notice it's more liquor stores and more gun stores in the average black neighborhood than it is white. Okay, and why do you think that is?
Man, get drunk and shoot somebody.
Come on.
Yeah.
And they always watching. That's why our phones watch us in there. That's why it's free Wi-Fi in the hoods. Niggas don't even be peeping and shit.
They just like government phones and shit, yeah, they get rid of
come on.
Like, you go to the hood, it's free Wi-Fi.
Free
Automatic.
Wi-Fi.
Like, come on, man. Niggas don't even think, why is this?
Man, they spying on that shit, see what you doing. Niggas don't use
People don't know you put your phone on airplane mode. They don't want you. They won't watch you at all.
niggas don't use privacy mode. They just
They don't even use airplane.
They don't use airplane.
They don't know what it's for.
the problem is
It ain't just for you just to be on the damn plane and shit and put this shit on for the airplane mode. You do this shit 24/7.
yeah, I think the problem with niggas is like, well, it's not
They need to unlearn history.
They don't think.
Nah,
They don't
They
know
was
shit.
taught they need to unlearn
It's
this.
so hard to say, y'all, because like there's so many people we can blame. We can blame ourselves because we should know better than that, right? We should know that all this shit is trap. But at the same time, it's
Bitch, you
like,
gotta bring yourself. You know the choice that you doing. Ain't
Bro.
nobody got a gun to your head telling you to do this and that.
nah, but what you gotta understand is time like, you can hear the truth, but if it ain't in you to believe, it's gonna be hard to accept it, right? So it's like.
A choice.
It's always your choice at the end of the day, but like you gotta understand why it's hard for me to make that choice. Like why is it so difficult? Why can't a person grasp the concept of doing the right thing? You feel me? It's a reason why. And it's like with the government, bro. You notice how like every time, like before cell phones, all we had to see us black people was us, right? Schools or neighborhood and shit, like that was all we saw, right?
Mhm.
And now when television came around and we started to see movies, and we started to have basically anything that portrayed black people on a higher level, right, was media wise. What did we do? We talk shit. We was gangsters. We talked about pimping hoes when we was in the movies. We was all in the hoods. We was always getting beat. We were just basically stereotyped to hell from the beginning of media to now. So Ty, I want you to understand, like, bro, like, we had no fucking chance of having any type of idea of how possible like our dreams and shit can go. Because since the beginning, bro, all we knew is rap, sports, and drugs, bro.
Well, let me add on to that. So, and I agree where we done went through a lot of different eras.
We don't have no inspiration, bro. Like white people when they grew up. I just want to say this quick thing.
America was never great. That's what I want to say.
But I want you to understand this, bro. Like when white people grew up, I'm talking like I was white, but trust me, like they have I'm talking about, bro, they go to daycare, they have the best food for them folks. When they get out of school, they have aftercare daycare. I'm saying they got aftercare activities. You know what I'm saying? They have so much things to stimulate their man, occupy them. They have so much positivity, so much things to inspire them to validate that they can be whatever they want. When you around black people, you can't be whatever you want. You have to be this certain way. You feel me? Because everybody want to fit in, right? Everybody. But if you want to fit in with black people, you have to be this certain way. So if you thinking on a high level, you got to shut this shit down if you want to fit in. Or you're going to be a loner. Who wants to be a loner? See what I'm saying? So it's like, it's trap, bro. It's all trap from how white people created this system and from how we are just so lazy that we just find comfort in the system. We all fuck, bro.
It's some, not all. Not all.
Of course, there's always exceptions, bro.
But the dumbest who still do this shit, I can't say nothing on them.
You said all that don't want to fit in. Yeah, some people just cool as fuck. They ain't gotta fit in. Some people just magnetic. You know what I'm saying?
Some people think outside the box. You know, I don't gotta do what he do. I ain't never that type. Never will be.
Yeah, well, that's good. I ain't gonna lie. Bro.
Especially if I know white people hate us. Why the fuck I'm finna do something? They gonna give me look at even more stupid.
Nah. So like you can be on your own, but you can still be on some nigga shit. You could do all that and still have a nigga mindset. I'm talking about somebody that's, you know, one of them that's a nerd architect, that's smart as fuck. You know, niggas don't like smart ass niggas. Like, come on, like I see what you're saying, Tyler. You can still be nonchalant, non-caring.
I'm gonna tell you something. So
that was it. Like, cause I was a nigga that like I'm like you said, thoughts out about, but I was more like I wanted like hood with my shit. I was just like a class clownish, so it's like niggas feel like they could play me, but this thing I knew what I was doing. It wasn't like I was acting out of just. I knew that I was calculated on my shit, and you know, the niggas that played me wasn't the smart ones because they wasn't aware of where I was. They just felt like they could take advantage of me. Easy Nick. That's not smart if you underestimate somebody. But anyway.
Nah, for real, because just like you said, bro, I'm gonna tell you something right now, and this is where the important thing is to know your history. if I'm just speaking on what Malcolm, so you can shape your future. If you don't know your history, then you are doomed.
Especially as a black person.
Because, and let me tell you something right now.
Talk, you got an issue.
With these YNs thinking that they gangsters, yeah, y'all not. I done been around real gangsters. I done been around real ones. I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. Real gangsters are smart because you have to have smarts in order to live and survive in this game.
Especially in America.
You have to have a calculated nigga with you to know the books, the money, the royalties, and all that shit, but you have to have somebody calculated enough to know how to add and subtract a motherfucker when shit go left. Real gangsters hung around smart motherfuckers. They didn't hang around just dumbasses. The dumbasses was just the fucking lackeys, which were just the ones they just sent out the pawns. A king, he ain't gonna have his bishop or his knight straight dummies. They gotta be smart, just like him. This is a chess field, my man. This war game, this is chess. So many YNs be thinking they playing chess, and your ass is playing checkers. You just worried about wearing a fucking crown, but you don't even really realize to how to get that shit. You could because you're not moving like a king. Whole time I'm a king, I ain't got to flunk that shit. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because the whole time, me growing up, yeah, I was book smart. I wasn't no straight A student, but the nigga just wanted good grades. Whole time, yeah, I'm a smart ass. Why won't be a dumb ass? Yeah. Then my mama a teacher. So whole time, I hung around every kind of people. Nigga, class clown, nerd, this and that. But the whole time I'm looking to see who can I hang with to learn something from. You can't learn shit from a dumbass. You can learn something from a class clown, but only humor is gonna get you so far in life.
Yeah, for sure.
So the nerd, he can teach you something, put you up on, because this motherfucker networking. This is gonna be a higher value. A gangster's gonna look at what the higher value is, the higher investment. The other two is pawns. So,
all right, y'all, let's wrap this joint up, man.
Yeah, and I feel like in order for you to know the game, you have to study the game, know your history. You don't know your history, you are doomed to fail for the rest of your life. And once again, with so many gangsters and all that stuff, just like if you watch BMF or The Sopranos, the Godfather and all that, it was always smart people. Because you got to think, you got to have to survive. You got to be smart in order to survive.
Knowledge is key.
Knowledge, that's why they say knowledge is power. Because if you don't have no knowledge, then how you gonna learn?
The smartest people in the world are black people. That's why they hate a black man who knows book-wise plus street-wise.
That's why we have so many more.
Combination to them, but it's good to us.
That's why we have so many more black inventors than we have whites.
People learn their history, they would know blacks really ran the world. I just got into it with somebody on Instagram about this, because they think whites ruled the world. Especially these motherfuckers get burnt suntan easy as hell. How the fuck they build some pyramids when they can't even barely come outside and eat?
If you don't know your history, you would know Egypt is in where?
Mm-hmm. Christianity was in where before who?
Egypt is on the coast of Africa. It's not somewhere on the coast of France. It's on the Nile of Africa. Back then, there were blacks. Egyptians have always been Jews. At that time, during the time, Jews. Blacks were Jews.
We was the Jews.
We were building the pyramids, not them white folks. And why I tell people stop letting Hollywood brainwash y'all, because they wanted to make Cleopatra white so bad, picking Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah.
There was no white Cleopatra. There was no white queen in Egypt.
Christianity was in Africa before Europe.
Whole time we built the pyramids. We built them so good, we forgot how we built them.
And the school system still lying to kids like Christopher Columbus discovered America. He did the whole time.
So that's why they put only so much, a little bit of Black history in the school books.
Maybe he did.
No, that's what they want to know. His dad was.
No.
That's what they want to know. His dad was already here.
Bro,
No, he
bro,
didn't. His dad was
bro,
already here before he discovered
I
America.
get that people was here for that. So
His dad was here when
bro,
the
if he seen it for the first time, he discovered it. That's not what discovery means. What is it? So okay, let's look up definition. So you're trying to prove to me that I get that. Like, how did he discover something people been living here for 1,000 years? So, but what I'm saying is, but if he never seen America, then yes, technically he discovered it because this is his first time seeing it. So what do you mean no? So if this house been here for years and I just seen this house and I told you about this house, I discovered this motherfucker, right?
So
it was already here, and he was here too, as he said.
Let me look up the word discovery because I don't would be dead as long arguing this stupid ass point. I'm doing all this yelling. I'm wrong as hell. That was great. Let me see. Finding something new or no. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, all right.
That's why I say the school system is lies. His dad was already here.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying. I thought like.
Then he got kicked out of Spain too.
His first is it he that technically did discover it, but not like. But it said that
he wasn't
discover means you the first.
He wasn't the
right,
first.
so he's not the first.
They just made it seem like
George Washington wasn't even the first president either. Another lie they talking about.
Right.
Obama, he wasn't the first black president. We had 10 African American presidents way before him.
They just don't want to put it in the book. You have to read.
There's so many shit that America lied about. World War II was a lie. Hurricane Katrina was a lie too. That's the worst lie right there besides 9/11.
What's that?
Hurricane Katrina. It wasn't no storm that happened. It was bombs. Just like 9/11, all the shit was bombs. You know they control the weather. And for the survivors, they got beat up / killed and arrested. The wives and kids, they got raped in their only homeless shelter that was out there at the time. That's the true meaning of Hurricane Katrina. If us don't talk about it.
Interesting.
Same people who did 9/11. Same people who did Hurricane Katrina. It wasn't no storm that did that. The police was shooting people, blacks people that did. Folks don't know that.
Watch movie.
I didn't know that. So, how
is
is it no storm in the people of Louisiana?
You know they control the weather.
Know what I'm saying? So it was actually a storm. It just didn't happen naturally, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it was.
After it died down, the police they got around, started going around people, literally shooting black people.
I mean, but regardless of how they said it still was a storm, though.
They said the storm killed people. They didn't mention that nobody got shot.
Right.
Well, I'm sure it happened.
Because you got to think.
They just make it seem like it's just a whole flood is just killed everybody.
They don't want to make it seem like
they covering up the.
They didn't say that the women and kids were getting raped in their homeless shelter. They didn't mention it. Mm-hmm. They didn't mention that the people who did survive got arrested for speaking on this shit. They didn't mention it.
But why would you mention that though? If I
was the cover up, it's a cover up.
No, but what I'm saying, Tyler,
like the feds don't want to.
But if I'm massacring people for whatever reason, why would I tell people that, hey y'all, we just got finished? Like, come on, y'all. Like, who would? Like,
it's the same people that telling kids this. They lying to you.
Well, yeah, I would lie too. Why would you? Why would I tell kids?
Generation?
Yes. Why would I tell kids I'm massacring people if I'm massacring folks? Yeah, I'm lying.
If you gonna stand on business, man, stand on business.
No. That's
I'm saying something right now.
No.
If Judas can stab Jesus in the back while sitting at his table and still have the balls enough to walk around, you got to think. If Judas can himself, and he not coming from just out of nowhere, no, he's sitting at the same table that his leader, his savior is at. His savior trusting you. He trusting him, stabbing him in the back, selling him as if like he ain't worth nothing. As if this man don't got full power over your life. And you backdoor him.
It's cowardly.
It's cowardly. And then you walking around like, oh, well, no. no. This happened.
Who cares? Who gives a fuck if it's Cali? Y'all
Because
think y'all think you got it real, bro.
Nah, man.
That's the point. You're supposed to think real. Why would you think fake?
Because like, why would you want to?
You wouldn't be no, bro. Like, well, no, I'm not saying you want. Now, forgive me.
No,
I'm not saying
you're supposed to think logically.
That, bro. They are thinking logically. You're not thinking logically.
They kill people.
No, y'all not thinking logically. You're not, bro.
They watch TV. They promote the same shit.
How is it not thinking logically and the system is working? That's pretty fucking logical. You successfully trick millions of fucking people. How is that not logical?
No,
Can you
when
do
people
that?
find out, they die all of a sudden. But
Yeah,
they promote shit on TV.
Of course you will find out. It's
So why they promote it, but when people speak on it, they kill
You said why? Because if you tell people I massacred and did this, that means I lose money.
They promote it though, that's what I'm saying. They promote through TV shows. But when the shit we talking about, theories and all that, they promote shit on TV shows. If you watch Family Guy, South Park, American Dad,
they basically telling you.
That's what
they tell all
reporters
that, but when you speak on it, they kill you, which is weird. That's what I'm saying.
Because nigga, how you don't understand this, bro? Like, bro, if it's literally a game shit, bro. It's games, bro. It's evil work. How don't you understand?
Yeah, America's no one gangster. I understand it. It's just still weird to me. I understand it. It's just weird.
No, it's not weird, bro. It's like, why would I tell you I'm doing evil shit, bro? You can't handle that. You gonna go crazy or fuck up my operation. Why would I tell you what I got going on to fuck up my operation?
Then don't do no fucked up ass shit.
But
don't do.
No, I hear what you said.
And you can't handle
the
repercussions.
I get what you
So that real shit got out the door. They'll keep you because you too real. Get this nigga out of here because you can't. He don't know how to keep. Bro, it's you saying this shit now because you on this side, but let you be in the operation. You gonna get why they do what they do. And if you got a problem with it, you either gonna get dealt. It's like a game. You get put out. What they gonna do? Beat your ass or what? Or whatever.
I mean, when you got a
game,
you got that. It's some people that will actually admit to what they did.
Oh wait, and then that's just like snitching. So you gonna have, So I'm saying like, Cass, this shit is a gang operation. The government. This shit ain't, bro. It's all a lie for control. But they want you to feel like they here for your protection, but it's really here to monitor you, like Google listening right now.
Let me give you an example. Your votes matter. It's a good
Fuck
example.
But it does, though. Now, look.
To them, not to us.
Nah, bro, voting does matter, and it.
Voter don't change shit.
You crazy as fuck.
What changed in America since we voted? What changed?
This is the problem.
What changed? That's what I'm asking. What changed?
Nothing, because we
exactly.
No, nothing changes because nobody, because we not voting. So check this out. So it's a lot of people that feel like that, right?
They voted for Trump too.
You feel me? So how the fuck can something change if nobody voting? So that means fuck it, we just gonna keep doing the same fucking shit. So if everybody vote on change, it's going to change. That's not how shit works. You can't just have a vote system and lie. Well, you can do the fuck you want to, but bro, it's consequences. Listen, if a lot of people was hip to the shit he was talking about, we would have a chance of a better life. But the government know that if they tell us the truth, we're going to riot and overthrow. So why would we do that? Why would we mess up all this money that we have in our life and everything we built, right? Because this America is built off this gang shit, and mob mentality and money. Why would we fuck up all this operation for all these peasants? You feel me? So it's like if they ain't got to this level, they don't deserve this shit that we got. So we finna keep this shit going. So yeah, we finna kill people, massacre people, but why the fuck we tell people that? All they gonna do is just go crazy, turn against us, not trust us. Now we lose everything we worked for. Who the fuck finna? Cass, if you grew up as a billionaire, bro, you think you finna mess this shit up just to do the right thing? Nigga, you finna say, go fuck yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got a whole generation of fortitude that you built. You not finna fuck that up. So I'm done. That's my point. So that's why people do what they do, Ty.
Well, my brother, I'm gonna say like this, and I'm gonna be real. If I was born into money, or if I was a billionaire, whatever foundation that I built, and what is my principles, depending on what I'm doing with that business and how I'm moving, I need to be careful about what I'm doing. All because, and like I say, everybody ain't gonna always think like this. But this is why I say when you have certain shady motherfuckers, especially in politics, which is why I don't
Democrats
deal with politics, whether the Democrats or the Republicans. But whole time, if you as a businessman, and you call yourself a businessman, and you preaching all this shit to them, but you're doing the whole total opposite. Whole time, yeah, you don't want certain shit to get out, but look how you move. Eventually, certain shit is going to get out, just like with the Diddy shit. Whole time, and people been saying that this motherfucker has been on this type of shit.
killed Tupac.
And a lot of people have been blackballed. You know what I'm saying? And once again, now it's starting to get out.
But why would he admit it though? Like, I mean, well,
he just want them. They just trying to easily get the bait out.
You gotta think, it's no different than Suge Knight. It's no different.
I mean, he didn't kill him. He didn't kill him. Tupac. He didn't do it.
You just confirm he just paid the hit for it.
Right. So, but that mean he did. I mean, he paid the hit, but
I mean, but you still had a connection. You still.
Now, the difference is Suge Knight killing Easy.
You had a.
That's the difference.
Yeah, he's staging, man, but right.
Suge Knight, he admitted he killed Easy. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Put a price on his head.
And then you gotta think of it. Suge is known for doing shit. He will actually say this shit.
So
He killed
Easy. He said this shit.
But the whole time he didn't think what nobody gonna touch him because he was so untouchable throughout the 90s.
But can I say this point? So now, here it is. Now that's a good point. So you just said Suge Knight, he killed just like the government killed. What's the difference? Suge Knight told people, the government don't, right? So this the thing. The government don't. People trust the government. Suge Knight told people don't trust Suge Knight. You feel me?
He did on TV too.
So imagine if the government was bold and truthful and real. They gonna treat everybody gonna treat the government like Suge Knight. They gonna be like, fuck that nigga. I'm just keep my distance. So the government loses.
Some will, some won't.
Most of all people trust. I give it to you. Some gonna say fuck them, but eventually most gonna still go put their trust into the
trust.
Especially you see,
especially like if they manipulate that motherfucker two ways.
Well, at this point, yeah, like we so deep in it, bro. It's over with.
All they gotta do is throw us some money on it.
Yeah.
That's how they look at you.
If we, bro, it'll have to be some true fucked up shit for us to ride. We so deep in the government pockets, we can't even fathom just being, you know what I'm saying, on our own. You know what I'm talking about? Doing everything, but nah. Because especially, yeah, bro, women, bro, the government got the women rap, bro. Like they know what the fuck to do to get them benefits. You feel me?
They got to do is just call them. One call, that's all.
Bro, they took away the snacks. Women complained for a couple weeks and they adjusted. People gonna adjust, bro.
They want child support money to go up.
Come on.
They getting just it.
Alimony, all this shit.
Women, bro, like you said, women, people ain't
spouse support. I don't know.
What
the fuck is that? That shit don't make no damn sense. I'm still paying your ass even after we divorce. Child, bro, spouse support.
It's like someone said it wrong. Like,
not child support. They asking for spouse support.
What the fuck is that? That's some new shit.
Spouse support. Meaning is I still gotta pay your ass even after we divorce.
Yeah, nah, I wish I would.
Just like what Dr. Dre went through with his wife. She wanted half of this nigga network, half of this nigga business, half of this shit. And she wanted spousal support. Meanwhile, they kids grown as hell. And she been with this man since the death row times and shit. And it was about a couple years back, they going through the divorce the whole time. She want half his main network.
Bullshit.
That's crazy.
And she wanted spouse support. So meaning is, I gotta not only give you half of my life, but I still gotta be paying your ass even after I'm done with you? Every month?
12:30.
Come on now.
And hey y'all, listen. Hate to cut the show so short, man, but this has been a good show. We talked about a lot of good stuff, y'all, for real. You know, like, how y'all feeling, man?
Good as hell.
Yeah.
Good as hell.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie, I feel good. Shit, like, you know. And, you know, we gonna keep doing this, y'all, so definitely y'all stay tuned, man, and we need to stay tuned so we can all keep going and gravitating and shit.
Also, post any, comment any discussions that you want us to do next, always feel free to comment on how you feel, throw in some topics that you might want to talk about, and we will bring them in.
Man, hell yeah.
You definitely got something to like to talk about, something that's on your mind. By all means, bring it to the table.
Come on.
Advice.
You got advice, whatever, questions, whatever. And you got the number if you want to call, you know what I'm saying? We open, lines open. We're going to see y'all next time, though. Till next time. Hey, holla. Cut this shit out.